Hardball, a kinky, sexy, dirty standalone. Written by C.D. Reiss. Narrated by Joe Raylan and Jeremy York. Chapter 1. Vivian. God save me from the Los Angeles Unified School District. No, God save the LAUSD from me, because if I found an actual human being to choke for this ridiculous clusterfuck, I'd have to be peeled off them. It's right across the street, I said to Ursula, the school bus driver. I can see the park from here. I can throw you and hit it. Girl, she said with a twang, looking me up and down, you couldn't even pick me up. I looked back at Jim, the phys ed teacher in charge of the field trip. He was wrangling back into the bus 4 third graders who had been hanging out of the windows. He was a bruiser and patient as a saint, but we could only wait for the repair and tow for so long. I'd heard at least Iris complain that she had to pee, and we had at least 3 boys with unmedicated ADHD who were going to turn into clouds of hyperactivity if we tried to keep them seated much longer. It sounded like the battery, I said. It's not dangerous. Not any more dangerous than riding in the bus in the first place. The yellow clunker was a classic 1970s patch job that had escaped clean air laws and defied the principles of entropy. It had stopped dead a block from Lemon Grove Park, where the Los Angeles Dodgers were on the public playfield they maintained, signing balls for the underprivileged children of East Hollywood. Now, you know the rules, Ursula waved at me. If the bus breaks down, the children stay on the bus until another one comes or the bus goes on fire. Do you have a match? I'm sure I can set a notebook on fire. I am not losing my job because you got your little yellow hairs in a twist. But try to start it again. I pointed at the ignition. If it's the starter, it might catch. Ursula rolled her eyes. Miss Foster? Iris stood in the aisle, legs crossed, silver-capped teeth clenched. Tengo que ir al baño. I spoke Spanish, but encouraged the kids to use English by answering in it. You can go to the bathroom when... I stopped mid-sentence as her light pink tights got dark on the inside of her legs. God damn it. I was just a librarian in a school that was lucky to have books. I wasn't qualified to manage a freaking urinary crisis. Breaking every rule in a rulebook that made the Holy Bible look like a pamphlet, I reached for the ignition and twisted the key. The engine made the same grinding sound, but I kept the key turned even when Ursula grabbed my wrist. And the stupid thing started like an elephant poked awake. Go, go, I shouted. 1 block. Ursula was a bureaucrat and stubborn as hell, but she wasn't stupid. She put the bus in gear, looked both ways, and drove a block until she was behind the last bus, close enough to park to let the kids out. She opened the front door with...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?